Okay, so before this video begins, I want to apologise for the fact that you may hear some like background noises. My dad and his girlfriend I think are doing some work upstairs today. So I want to say that. And the second thing, okay, so okay, sorry. Okay. I want to thank every single one of you for 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. This is a visual representation of what 1,000 people looks like. Here's how many London buses you can fill with 1,000 people. That is insane. When I started YouTube, I honestly never thought I was going to get 1,000 subscribers. I personally thought I was going to say to myself, oh, got a good 500. I think it's just going to stay there. But 1,000 and counting? I don't think I will ever be able to repay you enough for helping me get this far and for joining me on my journey with all of my videos that I do. The vacuum cleaner, sorry. It truly means the world to me. And I'm not just saying this to, get attention, wanting more subscribers. I'm looking like, oh, please listen to me, please subscribe, I need more. I'm not wanting to do any of that. The genuine appreciation that I have for this is extraordinary. It's infinite, I like to say. And I cannot thank you enough. And I do hope, for those of you who have subscribed, you'll stick with me for my journey, my story, and how this channel will evolve from a mishmash of a load of things that I like to do to an almost personal journey of mine, explaining my depression and what I've been up to and what I'm going to do in the future. So please note that I love and adore every single one of you. You truly mean the world to me, and I am forever thankful for this, for you helping me get this far. There are loads and loads of other YouTubers that you could have subscribed to. And the fact that you wanted to subscribe to me and you enjoy the content that I do gives me so much serotonin. My cheeks hurt from smiling sometimes. But again, thank you. I adore you all. Quick little drink before we start. Hello everyone, Shemadonna here, good to see you all. So I wanted to talk about what I've been up to recently whilst I've been on my break, and where I've been, what progress have I done. That's what I wanted to talk about in this video, or at least try my best to talk about it, because I have a feeling that I might stutter or fail at times. So So I might as well start with talking about some of the things that I've been doing recently. One of the biggest things that I've been doing is that I've been doing a load more self-education. Because from 2016, I think, I became homeschooled due to bullying and a few traumatic reasons that I can go into another time. I feel like I've already discussed this before, but I could be wrong. If that is the case, I do apologise. So I became homeschooled, and I used to do a load of self-learning and homeschooling work, if you will, like history and maths and English and art and stuff. But a few years passed by, and I do less, if that makes any sense. and my mental state is a tad off. Like, I'm growing more anxious. I'm having more like panic or crying episodes or attacks. And it just was not a big priority for me because what's the word I'm trying to look for? It wasn't a big priority for me because I want to say that I've been trying to do other things, but I want to say it was a bit of laziness also. Like, to be honest with you, I know it sounds cliche saying I've just been lazy, but there is legit no other word that I can use to describe it. And, you know, I was lazy for quite a few years. I mean, there are some times where I have done some things like filmmaking and stuff, and homework, like history stuff, and some arts. I've also been going out with my dad and my mum, and going out also with my dad's girlfriend, Heidi. So that was good. But on a whole, I don't think I've really done that much. It was like a cycle of wake up, chill in bed, play games, chill in your room, not do a lot, go to sleep, and then start over again. That's the best way that I can describe it without sounding awkward or cliche, if that makes any sense. Come 2020 and the COVID pandemic begins. That was when my anxiety, I think, really hit me. Because by that time, I didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't have a lot of confidence on social media. And once I stopped self-isolating and tried to get out more again, the first time I did it was when my dad was walking off 3 dogs. God bless their souls, rest in peace. And I was walking our dog. Let me stand up to show you an example. I was walking our dog, Bruce, and then I was just walking, you know, and then all of a sudden, I just go like really, really anxious, and I almost like just freeze. And then I'm going up, and then I'm like panicking, I'm getting anxious, and then I just like fall to the ground, and I nearly let the leash go. And so I just decided at that point, I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it because I'm too scared to. So I stayed at home. Excuse me, just getting comfortable. The second time that I went out was with my mother, and we went out shopping. And when we arrived at the first shop, which was Home Bargains, by the way, it was next to, I think in Bourne or something, near a charity shop, a Roy Castle charity shop. When we got there, I just started crying. I was just crying my eyes out because I did not want to go to that one in particular. I think it's because it was a smaller shop. And I felt like in my head, if I went to like a bigger shop, then it would make me feel a bit better. But when we got to the first shop, I was just crying. I was scared. So ultimately, we decided to go to the bigger Home Bargains in Greyhound Retail Park. That's what I call it, at least. And it was still scary for me, but I managed to go in there, do what I needed to do, all my shopping, and came out relatively fine. Oh. Excuse me. And so, from that day forward, I just started going to like the bigger shops that have more variety, and I feel are just more spacious, in my opinion, because it is a bigger shop. I know this is really weird for me to discuss it like this, but this is legit the only reason why I wanted to go to the bigger shops that I can think of, because I felt more safe, because it was bigger. Then things just kind of went back to normal, if that makes any sense. Where I would just wake up, chill in bed, play games, stay in the room, watch videos, not do a load of stuff, and then just go back to bed. And then the cycle would continue again. And that lasted for another year or so. Or at least a good long while. Then came 2022. And again, most of the cycle would continue. I mean, again, there would be an occasional a different day where I may go out to town, for example, or go to the Christmas market, which is really lovely. The Christmas market, I think, was one of the highlights of 2022. It was absolutely beautiful. I've got some pictures here that I'll show you. You can see I was having a really good time. We went to all the different markets, got a load of food and muffins and chocolates and stuff. I also did a lot of my Christmas shopping there, which was really good for me because I had saved up a fairly big chunk of money to go out shopping with. And so I felt proud with that. Did the Christmas shopping. Everyone loved their presents. A massive highlight for me. Not just the year, but my life also. It was, I think, the 1 year that I could say to myself, I have enough money to get you these kind of things, and I'm happy to buy them for you because they're good quality, they're things that you want, and I can feel proud of myself to make my family happy and my friends happy. And I think during Christmas time we had 5 people in the house, and my mother and Jared, who is a roommate at my mother's house, and my godmother. So that's 8 people. I managed to get like 7 or 8 people good Christmas presents with my money, and I felt immensely proud of that. I could say to myself, I'm proud that I got 7 people some very nice Christmas presents. Then came the beginning of 2023. This has been quite a big year for me so far. Because, first things first, my brother has moved out. In fact, can I show you? Let me check. Okay, so I can't quite show you because my iPad has gotten fairly glitchy. And if I pull the charger out and it's not, like, fully charged, it will just shut down. So, unfortunately, I can't really move the iPad right now. But, I mean, you'll see it in the video, but you can see a picture of my brother's bedroom, of my Ethan's bedroom. You see what I mean by I would stutter? So, sorry, so you can see there's a picture of my brother's bedroom. It's all empty. He and his girlfriend, fiance, they've moved out completely. They don't live overly far. They live in a apartment or a flat. I think it's like a few minutes walk. Yeah, like I want to say a 10-minute walk. I'm not too sure, but it's a good walk there, and it's not overly far, so that's good. And so they've moved out. That's a big thing. They've moved out of the house. They've left the nest, if that makes any sense. And right now, it's just me, my dad, and his girlfriend. So I'm still here. And also, this is, I think, the year where I'm wanting to work on myself more, if that makes any sense. I'm wanting to be a better person. So some of the things that I've been doing are, for example, I've been re-educating myself. I stayed really away from that educating part of it, I think. I might be wrong again. I might be talking about it all over again. So I apologise if I am. But I've been re-educating myself with some homeschooling apps. And I've been doing mathematics for an example. A load of math stuff. Like my dad made this worksheet here, as you can see. It's got like money questions. So he's been helping me out with that. And my mother has been helping me out with some maths worksheets at her house. So that's good. That is what I wanted to do. And also, I've been trying my best to do a load more productive things, like going out for a walk if possible, or cleaning my room, painting a painting, doing some homework, getting a shower, getting a shave, sorting out my wardrobe, chatting to my friends on Discord, seeing if they're okay, making a YouTube video, things that I can do to make the day worth something. And so I'm not just laying in bed all day, not doing anything, because I won't lie, I've been doing that for a long time. And I'm not over-exaggerating. I do genuinely mean I've been doing it for a long time. And I am now really wanting and passionate about wanting to break that cycle. to end it, to be more productive, to be less depressed, to become a better person. And also, I've been watching my weight, for example, because during my depression, I was doing a load of comfort eating. At one point, I was 16 stone. Still in my teenage years, 16 stone. So I've been watching my weight. I've been doing more diet things. I've been helping my family out with more chores, like food shopping, cleaning the bedrooms, washing the dishes, stuff that I want to do to feel good about myself and to help others around them. And also, I get £300 a month for my allowance. I think it's PIP allowance. I'm not too sure. But either way, I get 300 per month of my allowance. I save 200 of it to go into my safe here. I then give 50 of it to my dad to help pay for the electric, the internet, and other things, and foodie bits. And I have 50 left over to spend on myself. And so doing these things, like giving my dad money, or doing the dishes, or cleaning my bedroom, or making a YouTube video, doing some homework, making a YouTube video, these are things that make me feel good about myself and I want to do. Because, they make me feel good about myself. And it makes the day less worthless, if that makes any sense. It makes me feel like I've actually accomplished something. And the pride and happiness and serotonin that I get from that is brilliant. This is why I'm wanting to push myself to do at least 1 or 2 videos a week, because it makes me feel like I'm actually doing something and I'm on the right track. I'm doing the right things to make myself a less depressed and happy person. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been going for. And also, I've been talking more with some new and more friends on Discord. Discord has been really, really helpful for me because it's made me feel less lonely. And I'm now surrounded by people that I really do trust, adore, love, and can put my faith to. And I don't have to fear about them one day stabbing me in the back. These are people that I genuinely care about, and they care about me. And that makes me feel really happy about it. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to be abandoning the first proper friends that I made on YouTube and Twitter. Take some people like Malachite Witch, or JK Tiger, or the Demonic Jenny, for example. These are people that genuinely mean a lot to me. And I'll always stick by their side and care about them, because they've helped me become the person that I am today. And so they mean a lot. And also my Discord friends mean a lot to me, because again, they've helped me become a more socially confident person. And if it wasn't for them, then there's a high chance I would not be able to break this cycle, and I would still be going through the same boring, unproductive things over and over and over again. And I don't want that to happen. So it's because of these people that I'm wanting to change. And it's because of these people that are making me that make me feel like I'm doing the right thing. And I seriously appreciate them, because they're helping me become a better person in more ways than one. They really are. And also, I have been doing another thing that I've been practicing on is voice acting, because a friend of mine, he and I on the weekends sometimes we do these like voice acting sessions, and it really is fun to do. And sometimes, I do the proper, the regular British accents, but also I've been working on my American accent, and so this is a example of it here. And I'm honestly not too sure if this is good, but either way, you can see what I mean. I've been working on my voice acting, and so I'm hoping with that training and that voice acting and those voice acting sessions, I can pass that on to my movies that I'm doing. The Virus, for example. I'm hoping that I'm able to do better voice acting in that, because it's a big major movie for me. And so I want to make sure that it's all done properly and it's not just lazily rushed and put together. I want to make sure that I'm doing it properly, and I want to regain that passion for making that film. Because originally, I was incredibly passionate about it. It was going to be the biggest movie I have ever done. And it was also the first time that I had asked friends around me, I'm doing a movie, would you like to be part of it? And they absolutely loved it. And so if I were to cancel it, I'm scared that I would let myself down and I would let my friends down because they took the time to do those voice acting lines for me. And so I want to make sure that the product that I do is a good, genuinely, just well-made product. I don't want to be lazily rushed, or I don't want to feel like they're being left out in the I don't want to feel like they're just in the background. I want them to have a good, proper role in this movie because they deserve it. They've helped me so much in my life when I was on YouTube and social media, and so I want to pay it back to them by giving them a good role that makes them noticed in this movie. If you get the picture. And I think that's pretty much it, I think, for this video. I just wanted to explain what I've been up to and how I've been coping with things. So I think I'm going to leave this video here. I do hope that you have enjoyed this, and if you are still here at the end, then thank you very much. It really does. I really do appreciate it. Again, I'm stuttering. How many times have I stuttered in this film? Oh dear. It was just speed. Yeah, don't worry. So thank you, and until next time, goodbye.